Well, now on this edition of Authors Revealed, Vicky Anderson shares her very own list of her top 5 mystery reads.
Hi, I'm Vicky Anderson, and I'm here to give you my top 5 mystery choices for adults. This is a trio of books. The third one will be out in May, but they're by Stieg Larsson, the Swedish writer who died suddenly, so we're so sorry. That will be the last book that comes out. But the first book was called The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. The second book, The Girl Who Played with Fire. The third book will be The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. These are amazing mysteries. They've been translated from the Swedish about Mikael Blomkvist, who is a crusading journalist fighting stuff, and also an amazing hacker, a girl named Elizabeth Salander, and how they solve some amazing crimes. These are the best mysteries that will keep you reading to the very end. The next one, this one's in paperback. These are the Maisie Dobbs mysteries by Jacqueline Winspear. These are amazing books about a woman who was a World War I nurse who turns into being an investigative sort of detective and also working with Scotland Yard. The new one is called Among the Mad, Amazing Mysteries. The new one is coming out in March, and it's called The Mapping of Love and Death. Maisie Dobbs. A lot of people know New York Times best-selling writer, crime writer, mystery writer. This is Robert Crais, the new one, The First Rule. This book is about Joe Pike, but Joe Pike is that tough guy you never know, but in this book he has that heart of gold. It's about a family who gets murdered. He was friends with this man who used to be a mercenary with, realizing it brings in the whole Soviet Union and the former mob from the Soviet Union. The first rule is the first rule among the Russians, is that when you are involved, you don't care about your family, you don't care about what you love, you forget about it. That's the first rule. Okay, new book by Hanny Menke, another Swedish writer. This is The Man from Beijing. This takes place in modern-day Sweden, where in a small town, 19 people are massacred, all of one family. At the same time, another part of this family is murdered in Nevada. It brings in the whole transcontinental railroad from over 100 years ago, brings in the Chinese laborers that were used. So this book takes you from Mozambique to Zimbabwe to Beijing and Sweden. An amazing read. This is The Sweetness at the Bottom of the Pie. This is in paperback. This is about an 11-year-old girl who loves chemistry. It takes place in the 50s. She lives on this old rundown mansion. She loves chemistry until she finds a dead bird on the steps of her house. And on the bird's beak is a postage stamp. And that same day she finds a man in the cucumber patch who's breathing his last. It's all a mystery about poison and 11-year-old girl who really knows how to solve a mystery. The sequel to this will be out in a few months. I'm Vicky Anderson, and that was 5 of my favorite mysteries. Those are books that will keep you glued from the first page till you turn the last. Back to you, Dolly.